My name is Representative Ephraim Elliott, and you've just been placed on alert. Welcome back to the Elliott Alert. My guest today is DuShun Scarbrough from the Arkansas Martin Luther King Commission. Welcome, Mr. Scarbrough. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. I'm DuShun, though.
Yeah. Well, you know, we got to keep it formal now. We got to keep it formal. But and that's fine. DuShun, how are you?
I'm doing great. Doing great.
Good, good. DuShun, I want to thank you for coming on because the King Commission is a very influential commission in our community. Right. And I know since you've taken over, there's been some good things that have been happening in the commission, and so that's the reason why I asked you on the show, so we can kind of discuss some of them. The first one is, what has been your new direction for the commission since you've been at the helm for 2 years?
Okay, very good question. First of all, thank you, State Representative-elect Ephraim Elliott, for having me on your show. And I'm sure you're going to be doing great things in your community. And which leads into my answer for your question. One of the things that we're doing in a direction is seeding a new day, new direction. And I'm reaching out, working with all individuals throughout the state, including representatives, state representatives as yourself, senators, ways that we can help send some type of great effect to their community. And so by way of reaching out to this new direction, new day, creating the proverbial, quote unquote, our beloved community. Right. And that is the set direction in which I would like to take the King Commission to.
Good deal. What sets your administrative agenda apart from previous administrative agendas?
You know, what we try to do at the King Commission under my administration is that we try to keep things going on all the time, as opposed to just King Holiday. I think it's important that the Arkansas Martin Luther King Jr. Commission is not perceived as an African-American organization, but as inclusive as King would have liked it to be.
That's correct.
And one thing that we like to do is reach out and not just be seen and visible in Black History Month or January. You know, I think it's important that we continuously are visible throughout the year and are setting those noble tenets that Dr. King would have liked us to do.
That's great. I read a quote from you. It stated, "It's important an agency continues to reinvent themselves, find relevance, and not to maintain the status quo." Explain that in depth for me and my viewers.
Well, you know, that's a very good question. You know, and what I meant by that quote is that, you know, as an agency, oftentimes creating new programs to enlighten individuals or individuals throughout the state, oftentimes organizations mimic another program. And I think it's very fortunate, I think it's very important that we as an agency not just maintain the status quo by continuously reinventing ourselves and trying to do something new to engage our audience, to captivate the individuals that we're trying to reach. You know, you're looking at individuals from in our Dream Keepers program, that attention span that they have at maybe 11 years of age. You know, you have to do something different to warrant their attention and to keep them captivated. So we always try to find relevance throughout our programs by following our mission and our vision and trying to continue and maintain that standard of excellence.
Okay. With the federal mandate of MLK Day coming up, how will the Arkansas Martin Luther King Commission as commission entry for the state of Arkansas recognize and observe this occasion?
Wow, great question. You know, one thing that we're doing is establishing partnerships. I think it's important throughout the state. There are several MLK holiday committees throughout the state of Arkansas. In fact, there are some right here in Pine Bluff. I think it's run by Reverend Jesse Turner, ICVR. And by partnering with individuals such as him and others throughout the state, we allow the state an opportunity to see different events that are going on by promoting it on our website, in our news articles. If you were a visitor, the important thing is if you were a visitor out of the state of Arkansas and wanted to attend one of the King program and functions, you now have an opportunity to look at the organization statewide and go to the one that best fits you or that is closest to you.
Well, and my question to that is, so you're saying that around the great state of Arkansas, the King Commission is visible not only just in January when King's Day, but throughout the year, and other people can utilize your services throughout the whole year.
Absolutely. State Representative Elliott, one important thing is to realize that we are a state agency. And one thing different under the administration that we try to do is that we want people to feel inclusive. And we are targeting all four corners of the state continuously throughout the year, and not just in that holiday season. Coming up in January, we're kicking off some events in Little Rock, but as a state commission at the East End charter school, and that is on January 14th. Now, this recognizes his birthday, but the birthday, of course, is on January 15th.
That's correct.
But, that is on a Friday. And following that, we have our big day of service. That's a great event that I'm very proud of. It's our second annual. And it's going to be held at ULR, Donaghy Student Center. And this engages many of the tenets that Dr. King stood for. We bring special projects and push them across the state of Arkansas, and basically from erasing graffiti off of a wall to feeding the homeless, to anything that you can do to assist. And by doing that, we've partnered with Central Arkansas Transit Authority, allowing free bus rides on that day, all day, for individuals who would like to go to a day of service. And then what we're going to have is a 1 hour celebration where we'll have our guest speaker, Attorney General Dustin McDaniel.
Good friend of mine.
Great guy. We will have a special appearance by Miss Arkansas.
Wow.
2010, which is great because she'll be just coming off her pageant from Miss America.
Wow.
So she's flying right back in the next day to be with us, and it's going to be a great opportunity to say hello. She's going to sing our national anthem, and then we're going to do something great. We're going to feed the less fortunate. I partnered with Olive Garden to make certain that all food would be free, and we're not just talking about any food. We're talking pasta, salad, and breadstick things.
Yeah, I know.
So this will be a great and magnificent event, and just special projects throughout where we'll give free personal hygiene kits away, health screenings. It'll be a wonderful event from 11 to 1.
So is it safe to say that you guys do a lot of collaboration with other organizations?
Absolutely. I think it's important especially in these times, and you should know as a state representative, I'm sure that you concur, that to save as much money as possible, it's important to assist other state agencies with their endeavors.
Okay, well, if you can hold that thought, we're going right back to a break. Again, this is State Representative Ephraim Elliott with our Martin Luther King Commission person. Shall I say Mr. Yarbrough or what? I mean,
DuShun
Scarbrough. I'm sorry.
Every year, mothers lose their babies to gun crimes. You'll always be your mother's baby. So before you commit a gun crime, think about who you'll leave behind. Gun crimes hit home.
So, are you going out tonight?
I can't. My parents say I have to be home right after work.
That's so gay.
Totally gay.
Ugh, that is so Emma and Julia.
Why are you saying that's so Emma and Julia?
Well, you know when something is dumb or stupid, you say that's so Emma and Julia.
Who says that?
Everyone.
Imagine if who you are were used as an insult. When you say that's so gay, do you realize what you say? Knock it off.
When life's this hard, graduating can be even harder. But you can help Ativa and the students in your community make it through by visiting boostup.org.
Oh, those boys are much too much. Those boys are much too much. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We're gonna beat them and bust them. Beat them.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Let's get a little bit rowdy. R-O-W-D-Y.
Take time to be a
One
dad
more
today.
time. All those boys are much too much. Those boys.
Welcome back to the Elliott Alert. I'm sitting with
Hey, DuShun Scarbrough.
I know what you were talking about. A lot of people may not know that we've been knowing each other for years, and I just got tongue twisted with it. But I generally call him D around
He does.
church. So, DuShun, if that's correct. DuShun, I want to ask you, besides the Day of Service ceremony on 1/17/11, what other events does the Martin Luther King Commission have planned for the rest of 2011?
Well, we have a lot of exciting events rolling off. Right following that East End project and the Day of Service, we'll be going right into our February, our first annual Coretta Scott King Women's Conference Series. So that's just something that I'm very, very proud of. It's the first ever. We're actually going to hold this women's conference with about 200 women.
Wow.
And the unique thing about it is it's going to be in Wrightsville, Arkansas, at the Hawkins prison. Yes, sir.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
and that's something desperately needed. I mean, is that something that has been done before?
No, sir. It hasn't been done before. It's an opportunity for us to take, use that time to motivate and empower our women, who are transitioning from that, the state that they're in back into society. And I think it's important to provide resources for them that we plan on doing upon them coming out, to be able to partner with other state agencies, as we aforementioned, such as Department of Human Services, Arkansas Minority Health Commission, and DCC. To be able to sit and have these breakout sessions for them to explain to them different resources that are out there for them, needy kids, or job training events, resume writing. It's important to equip them with this knowledge as they transition, and we assist them to matriculate through their endeavors.
And I think that that's a great thing too, because the Department of Correction always tries to integrate their people who are coming back out of the prisons back into the community. Absolutely. And I think that that's a wonderful way of trying to get it done. Absolutely. And did you have any resistance with that partnership?
I didn't have any resistance. It was a true blessing. The Department of Corrections, a special thanks to Leroy Brownlee, individual who was just
Mr. Hobbs too, who's the director.
Absolutely, they
He's
were
a great
just
guy.
100% on board. And again, we talked about shared resources of our state. This is part of the governor's rehabilitation and habilitation program. So you get an opportunity now to see, these are shared resources as opposed to spending a lot of taxpayers' dollars to assist these individuals. They are still people. They've made mistakes. Yes. But WWKD. Right. What would King do? Yeah. We look at our mission and our vision of our state agency, and certainly it's an opportunity to equip them and to assist them.
Yeah. And I think when you said the resume building, as well as workforce being there to integrate them back into the job market, is a key piece, because we have so many people who come out of the Department of Correction who don't have the opportunity to find jobs. That's true. And for the King Commission to work with them to even try to help them to find those with resume building, and even talking to other people who are supporting them and giving them a pat on the back and letting them know that they can achieve certain things is a major part of what I know King wanted to happen. Absolutely.
Economic development is what he stood for. Yes. And another great thing about that project is that, we're going to make it empowering and fun-filled for them as well. It's an opportunity for them to release themselves and have a spa day. I've incorporated a spa day strictly for the women. I've partnered with L'Oreal, Maybelline, some individuals to come in and paint their faces that day, to set and do their hair. We're bringing in Red Lobster to cater their food So, it's going to be a special day for them, and to show them that, hey, you know what, life doesn't stop here. Here's your second chance, and here's an opportunity to come out and be productive citizens.
Will their children be able to participate in it too?
We did not discuss children. This is really just something for the women. It's a women's conference to empower women. So, we're going to bring in probably 40 odd volunteers and / employees, and then the rest of the individuals will be from that particular center.
Okay, from the center. Yes. That's a good program.
And then we're going to duplicate that one on March 15th and do it in Newport, Arkansas at the McPherson unit.
So you're going to have 2 different programs.
Absolutely.
You're going to do it first at the
Hawkins unit.
Then you're going to go to the McPherson.
In Newport, yes, sir.
In Newport. That's going to take a lot of time.
Yes, sir. But, we're committed to the cause, that's probably what my administration says. What is he thinking about? Well, why are we doing all this? He working us to death. But it's an opportunity of what we're supposed to do. And I'm just joking. My staff is very fun. I couldn't do it without them. They have given 100% to the event. And actually, we're being very proactive. It's already planned and it's kind of already completed. We just need to go in and execute.
But that means for the month of January, February, and possibly March, that you guys will be committed and out working hard.
We're out working
for
hard.
The people of Arkansas.
Special guest speaker would be Jenny Taylor, which is boxing great Jermaine Taylor's mother.
I've met her before. She's a really
very
nice
dynamic
person.
Speaker. Yes, sir.
Yes. And I wanted to also ask you briefly, give a synopsis of the LEAD program and the Dream Keepers program.
Awesome. Good question. Those are 2 new programs that have started under our administration. The LEAD program stands for Leadership, Education, and Acceptance of Diversity. And this comprises of ages 18 and older. And we induct individuals as we do our nonviolence youth summits throughout the state, which part 4 is coming up in February, on February 25th, in Texarkana, Arkansas. And our Dream Keepers program are from ages 11 through 18. And, it's an opportunity where these kids come in and they break down racial barriers and uplift communities through our beloved community.
Okay. Well, we're going right into a break right now. Again, I'm Representative Ephraim Elliott, and I'm with DuShun Scarbrough from the Martin Luther King Commission.
Hey.
Ready to go?
Yeah, but the fire's not out.
Close enough.
Close enough? If it's too hot to touch, it's too hot to leave. I mean, the next thing you know, you've torched our whole neighborhood.
Which is why we're not going anywhere?
Exactly. 9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
In the event of a car crash, 3 out of 4 kids are not as secure as they should be because their car seats are not used correctly. But the latch system makes it easier to get it right and to hold your kids tight. Anchor, tether, latch. Learn more at safercar.gov.
Takeout meals for just $12.99. Call now.
Sherry Pearson. You are the sole surviving heir of the King of Montonopolis, and you are now worth $45 million.
I'm rich! This can't be real.
Of course it's not real. Come on. Having money isn't about luck. Like that takeout meal. Cook at home instead, you can save thousands a year. Feed me. Feed the pig.
So, Malcolm, you do know that energy savers last 6 times longer than ordinary light bulbs.
This isn't my room. It's Baron Davis's.
Baron Davis, the basketball player? This is his room?
Yep.
Interesting, because we have Baron Davis right here. Baron, do you live here?
No.
I don't mean that, Baron Davis.
Millions of kids are using their energy wisely. What's your excuse?
Welcome back to the Elliott Alert. I am sitting with the Martin Luther King Commissioner, DuShun Scarbrough.
He's going to do that all day long. He's doing it to mess with me.
But again, Mr. Scarbrough, thanks again for coming. You are most definitely an asset to the King Commission and a dear friend. And I got to quit playing with you because I know we're good friends. But my next question is something that you've spoke to me about, but I want you to let our viewers know.
Sure.
You stated that Coretta Scott King Day, February 15th, will be celebrated at the Martin Luther King Commission. Can you explain that?
Absolutely. You know, many people don't realize in the state of Arkansas that our Governor Mike Beebe was one of first to proclaim Coretta Scott King Day on February 15th. So what we want to do as the King Commission is to come in and continue that standard. You know, take it to a hierarchy and make certain that we maintain excellence continuously from henceforth on that particular day. So we're looking at Coretta Scott King Day's Women's Conference, and it was an opportunity that I had to sit down with, again, Chairman Leroy Brownlee of DCC and Director Ray Hobbs, and we just kind of got together and thought, you know, hey, I want to do a women's conference, but I want to do something different. I'm always want to do something different that other people aren't doing or other agencies, and it was an opportunity to say, hey, let's try it inside the institutions. You know, let's go inside the women's prisons, and I think that's where we're needed. We need to you know, help rectify what has been in place, situations and past mistakes that they have gone through, and to show that, hey, this rehabilitation program works, and you know, they are productive citizens and it can start all over.
Now, DuShun, how did you come up with this novel idea? I know I was probably sleeping or something, and was saying it in my sleep, and you took it from me. But other than that, tell me how you came up with it.
Well, I was on the wall when you were sleeping. I was right. Well, you know, putting together before I took over the King Commission, I learned a long time ago to put in place a strategic plan, and putting in a strategic plan, I've been blessed to follow that plan and carry through and not allow anyone to deviate me from that plan. And part of the plan was to do a women's conference, and to do a women's conference in a unique way. And it's the first of many. It's you know, of course, we hope that this comes out as you know, it's great as we're planning.
That's right.
But at the same time, you know, we're looking on to next year. We're looking on to bringing it to Pine Bluff,
right,
as well.
Well, and remember the project that we're going to work on in June. So as you're working, don't forget that project.
Oh, we can't. We can't. I look forward to coming to Alzheimer's, and you know, it's a great city that one which we want to detail and show the importance, and to be able to assist in any kind of way. We're wanting to bring down our Operation Appreciation Program, and it's a pay it forward program that shows, that exemplifies leadership in the communities. It allows our young people to get out and show the importance of uplifting communities, and you know, throughout those noble tenets of Dr. King. And we're also looking at some fun things. You know, we're throwing around some good ideas that you have for Juneteenth, and I just think it's remarkable the ideas and the plans that you have for that city. I think they're very, very fortunate to have a state representative such as yourself.
Thank you, thank you. And my wife was born and raised there, awesome. And her family is there. And when we stay there, it's just like I was born there myself. I've been embraced so much there, and not just Alzheimer, but the surrounding areas as well. Yes. I've known for a long time since I came to Arkansas. I've been a country boy at heart. So. My next question to you is, do you feel that since you've been at the helm of the Martin Luther King Commission, that you've met the challenges and expectations placed upon you by the citizens of Arkansas?
You know, I think there are many challenges to come. I think that, you know, we've overcome a lot of obstacles, and we've executed accordingly. And I think that we're doing the best to be a great state agency that is inclusive and being worthy of the taxpayers' dollars.
Good, good. Also, I want to know what would Dr. King say about how you've attempted to structure Arkansas with his views and philosophies? And do you think that he would give you his blessings in reference to reaching out to the citizens and young school-aged children?
Wow, that's a great question, and a question that I really can't say what Dr. King would say, but you know, I think
well, you can try.
I know, right? Here go your ratings,
right?
But I think that I think certainly he would be proud. You know, I'm very close to the King family. I work with the King Center all the time and speak to them on an ongoing basis, and they're very, very happy about how things are going here at the Arkansas Martin Luther King Jr. Commission. In fact, I'm usually there maybe 3 to 4 times a year in the training sessions, and they've asked me to lead many of the training sessions throughout the United States and out. So
great.
I've been invited to speak on their behalf. Barbara Harrison from the King Center, they want me to come in and do some training in Africa. And, you know, these are some things that, you know, I had to speak with my wife about, but but I think yeah, exactly. But I think having said that, I think they think very highly of the leadership. I think they, as they have told me, they think highly of the direction we're going in, and the great things that we're doing, you know, throughout our state.
Do you think that you're making a positive impact on our youth to actually teach them about what Martin Luther King's dream really was?
Absolutely, absolutely. I think aligning myself with the King Center again, we all are visionaries, and to sit down at one table and say, hey, you know, we all want to be productive. You know, we've sat at the table with Arkansas, the representative, myself from Arkansas, Texas representatives, New Mexico, state, you know, of the King Commissions throughout the state, and we're at the head of the tables, and we just say, hey, look, you know, let's focus on the 6 principles of nonviolence to teach these kids, and let's think of some creative ways to do it. And that leadership that, you know, that's coming down from the King Center in Atlanta is just remarkable. And you know, I think exemplifying that in our state is one worthy cause.
Okay. Well, 2 questions before we wrap it up. First, when will the bus go to Atlanta again for for training? Because I would most definitely like to be a part of that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
The second question is, again, how do you think, in reference to the King Commission, that for my district we can help in reaching out to the kids and educating them more on the King's dream?
You know, very good question. I think, you know, incorporating our LEAD program and our Dream Keepers program is a very important source of information. For us to be able to come into your city and work with the kids who are willing to make positive and productive changes in the community is an excellent start. And another thing they can do is visit us at our website at www.arkingdream.org, or call our office at 1-888-290-KING. We'll be happy to serve you. As always, say Representative Elliott, and look forward to working with you.
Great. Again, I am sitting with my good friend, DuShun Scarbrough of the Martin Luther King Commission. Again, if you have any questions about this, you can email me at EphraimElliott at AOL.com, and I can pass on any communication that you need to Mr. Scarbrough. Thank you again, Mr. Scarbrough. It's always been a pleasure.
Absolutely. Thank you.
You've just been placed on alert.
All right.